There is WWE Talent Confusion over The Rock's WrestleMania absence. Plus, a SmackDown star confirms a WrestleMania injury. And WWE are trying to take down those leaks of the WrestleMania roast. It's all in the Cultaholic Wrestling News right now. The Rock is the anti-Joe Hendry. Say his name and he won't appear.
Unless it's the Pat McAfee show.
Unless it's the Pat McAfee show. Now, some conversation behind the scenes as to how the talent have dealt with The Rock's interview on Pat's show and, in general, his WrestleMania absence. What's been said?
So, WWE sources close to Fightful have weighed in on The Rock's appearance on the Pat McAfee show and his absence from WrestleMania 41 itself. Now, talent that Fightful heard from noted that The Rock did no appearances at or on TV at or WrestleMania itself, but was quick to jump on the Pat McAfee show afterwards to talk about what he took issue with on the show. Another talent backstage apparently said that whilst The Rock was always good to see at shows, the card was, as previously stated, at the mercy of Dwayne, which is quite the sentence. One person stated that whilst The Rock seemingly didn't want to be seen interfering with WrestleMania plans, he possibly didn't understand how integral he was to the story.
He's the guy that started the story.
Yeah, he kind of turns up, goes, "This is what we're going to do, bye."
Dwayne out.
So primarily his absence wasn't apparently met with frustration, but rather confusion, with them saying a lot of talent were discussing backstage about Rock's absence from WrestleMania, him not mentioning it, his lack of promotion for the show, and him barely being referenced on the show, with one talent saying, "We all found it kind of weird that he didn't promote the show at all." And then The Rock's Instagram response to Dave LaGreca after Dave LaGreca's very impassioned rant went a bit viral, sort of added to that confusion.
Because The Rock went on and went, "Hey Dave, chill. It's all just
Everything's
made up. It's all a work. Even the interviews and all of this stuff. Just enjoy the ride."
So they apparently said regarding to the comment to Dave LaGreca of Busted Open's rant, one talent said, "What does that even mean? Is he working every time he stops by and talks to us backstage too? Was that McAfee interview a work, even though he specified he wasn't in character?"
Oh, wheels
it's
the
all
wheels.
a work. Give me a job. I want to run creative. Give me the show. It's all a work.
It's all a ride.
I'm going to keep turning up, and I'm going to just start a story, and then I'm off to talk to Pat for a bit.
The Rock stuff around WrestleMania is very peculiar because, as he said on the Pat McAfee show, that the reason he did the Elimination Chamber bit was because Emanuel gave him a call and went, "Oh, mate, tickets are a bit rubbish for Chamber. Do you want to do anything?" And The Rock went, "I know. I've got a really convoluted storyline I could start." I thought maybe just come in and like rock bottom a heel or something. No. Very convoluted.
Yeah.
Okay, how are you going to pay it off? Well, I'm not.
Those
Dwayne out.
Netflix executives must be feeling like fools now if they've been worked also on that first episode with the big thank yous and everything.
What if all the signatures, all the contracts...
What if his name's not even Dwayne Johnson?
Oh, God.
It's wheels within wheels.
What if this is all a work?
What if none of this is real?
What if we're all inside the brain
What if that's just a green wall and not a crazy pattern?
So, what if I didn't wake up this morning? What if I didn't wake up ever?
Moving away from the solipsistic side of the news this morning.
Just enjoy the ride. Just enjoy the ride. Just enjoy the ride.
A WWE star has confirmed that they were indeed injured at WrestleMania. This was reported by Sean Rossap of Fightful, with Bianca Belair indeed suffering a broken finger during her triple threat world title match. Belair went on to praise her opponents, though, didn't she?
Oh, yeah. She said, "The Mania streak is over, but you know what? I would prefer it to be Io out of anybody. One of the greatest wrestlers on the planet. Can't be mad at that. Congratulations to Io. Rhea, I'm coming for that ass." Oh, pardon. This ain't over because it's your fault. Good morning, mother, by the way.
One of the more talked about things coming out of WrestleMania week was the mysterious... the mysterious and after dark level that was the roast of WrestleMania.
Yeah. So they were told when they went in.
They had those bags.
Little baggies. Put your phone in.
You've got to put your phone in. You can't use your phone.
Like.
No recording. No nothing. But inevitably, of course, it leaks. There are recordings of it out there. WWE are apparently in the process of desperately removing all recordings of the WrestleMania roast using DMCA takedown notices on social platforms to stop the audio spreading any further. But now that it's out there, It's out there, isn't it?
Yeah.
The internet is forever.
I don't know what they... obviously, put your phone in the bag. Now, don't you record anything.
Yeah.
Come on. It's 2025.
The only way to do it is to do was it like Neutral Milk Hotel? There was like loads of bands where there's like lockers. Your phone has to go in a locker outside of the actual room itself rather than the bags you carry. But at the same time, people are always going to end up recording stuff. People have been bootlegging stuff since the dawn of time.
That would... I mean, there was always going to be a way to do it.
And when you're told explicitly, no recording... It's going to get recorded.
Can you I can't imagine that execs was shocked when full audio from the Roast of WrestleMania, because they went, "Oh, this is going to ruin the tour.
This is foolproof."
Like, how did it get out? How did somebody record it?
We told them not to record. What did they do?
I don't understand. We did everything. We told them to put their phones in a bag. We told them not to record. We did everything we could, and it got out anyway.
Yeah, I think that they probably will succeed in taking down most of it. The problem is people are just going to keep re-uploading it, so they're going to have to be pretty hot on it. But it will slow down. I imagine people will stop re-uploading it eventually, but it's sort of... It's out there, isn't it?
It is.
And there's a lot of very sort of salacious and very sort of explosive comments on it, and it's going to be sort of quoted forever. And if it becomes a piece of lost wrestling media, it's been heavily documented at the very least.
And even if all the video and all the audio disappears, like on Reddit, you got a full list of all the brilliant
massive
jokes
thread, yeah,
that come on there. I mean, look, look, a roast is a roast. I thought a woke lefty was somebody that came out of a coma ambidextrous, but I genuinely think a lot of those jokes are pretty unfunny.
Well, it's
again, it's a roast.
It's the nature of a roast, right? So and humor is going to be different for different people. But it's sort of it was a weird choice. I always thought you could do something like the music of WWE as an event. Just hire a concert hall. No, we went straight for the jugular. Straight for the, oh my God, what's happening?
Tell you what I think's rubbish. Now, one person...
God, that's Charlotte.
Yeah, speaking of Charlotte, she got a bit of a shoe-in from Tony Hinchcliffe and several other people, including Nia Jax.
Nia really went in on her.
Her physical appearance, her divorces, all came up in conversation. I don't think Charlotte was actually at the roast per se, but she was very much a focus of it. In a very brief tweet, Charlotte Flair seems to have broke her silence on the comments made, simply saying, "IDK, I'm just going to wrestle. I don't know. I'm just going to wrestle."
Well, it's all you can really do, isn't it? Like, how do you... Like, it's very, very...
I just feel like it would make everything really awkward in the locker room
very
going
targeted
forward.
attacks, sort of. Yeah.
It's like if we did the roast of Cultaholic.
And everybody just went in on you.
Which is expected, but then if you all went in on me, you've all got to sit next to me on news all the following week.
Yeah,
that'll be fun. What a
Charlotte
lovely time
versus
we'll have.
Nia next week on TV. Oh God.
Oh God. Yeah. So that's the thing. That's the thing. You may notice that we are not in our normal space.
Yeah.
Downstairs, Andrew is cooking up something frightening for one Adam Pacitti.
Yes, Hell in a Smell 6 is being prepared right now. Keep it with us. We will let you know when it's going to be happening. It's all being set up. Just keep an eye on our socials. Keep an eye on the channel. And oh dear God, it might be the worst. I say this every time, but I think this is actually the worst one we've ever come up with.
On the way into work today, I was asked, can you nip by Tesco and pick up a Glade plug-in for the upstairs office? That's how bad this is going to be.
Well, the aircon systems are linked, so you poor buggers.
Yeah, it's going to be a great week next week. For the very latest wrestling news at any time, you can check out Cultaholic.com. Stay safe. Love you. Bye.